Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing fantastic. Want to take a little bit of time to just kind of go over the products and services aspect of the IX Global and DebtBox community. And as it says here, guys, your future starts now. This is really one of the best opportunities I've seen in a very, very long time, simply because the business model of itself is designed for longevity. Um, Seeing the get rich quick type of opportunities, see the big ROI, daily ROI programs and platforms. They come, they go, they never ever last. And I mean, if you're that kind of person where you're searching for something that can last and something that has some stability, then this is definitely the best opportunity that I've seen online anywhere. And you'll soon understand why. So, first of all, we're talking about XNodes. XNodes are powered by Debt. The company is called the Debtbox, and you can check that out on thedebtbox.com as well. So XNode is a combination of IX Global as it partnered with the company Debtbox. Okay, hence we got the XNode. The nodes are the primary projects that they utilize and that they offer. Now, DEBT stands for Decentralized Eco-Friendly Blockchain Technology. What these guys have been able to do is find commodities within the earth without having to destroy the environment in the process. A lot of companies and a lot of countries come into different states, especially in Africa, different regions, and they exploit the minerals and they exploit the land, exploit the country, and they destroy the environment in the process with their huge strip mining machines. Here with Debtbox, these guys have been able to find a way to do it without having to destroy the environment in the process whatsoever. Now we've also been gaining some notoriety and some accolades and so on around the world. Even Forbes spoke and did an article on us about Debtbox. Also CNBC TV as well. We were featured there, and we've also had articles on from Fox to Sky News, TEDx, a number of different areas that we've been mentioned and highlighted and spoken about. What the debt box is really doing is really different to what anyone else is doing or has done in a very long time. And no one is doing it the way we are doing it. I like to call this an industry disruptor because it's really doing something for the industry that no one else has been able to do this way. We are like the Uber of mining and exploration, just like how Uber in itself is the biggest taxi company without actually owning taxis, or Amazon is the biggest retail company without actually owning any out of the actual products per se. You've got Airbnb being the largest accommodations company without actually owning the real estate. Well, we're the biggest, or on the road to being the biggest mining and exploration company without actually having to own the mines. Very, very interestingly, our technology, our proprietary technology through the satellite Explorer, is able to pick up and identify different minerals and commodities in the earth without actually having to move a single pebble. Very, very big deal. The reason is companies are literally spending millions and millions of dollars in order to find these minerals. Millions just to search and to dig and to drill. It costs millions just to do even one drill, set up, digging, everything, millions of dollars. So we are literally saving these companies hundreds of millions of dollars because of our technology. And that's why they're paying us a lot of money consistently to help them to reduce the costs that they would have normally had to spend to identify where to drill for oil, where to dig for gold, and so on. Okay. So that's our Explorer technology. You can actually buy into or partner in that particular project. And by doing so, you get to earn royalties daily from that project. Very, very exciting stuff. We also have other projects that I'll talk about in detail, like our black gold project, our natural gas project, or aluminum and gold and grow and so on. All of these are different projects that we do have that you can benefit from and earn royalties from on a daily basis. Our grow project actually sits on 25,000 acres of land over there in Ghana, agricultural farmland, high yielding crops, guys, from rice to soy to wheat to corn, hemp, you name it. All of these things are being grown there. It's a very good humanitarian project as well because it allows for waterways and pipes and so on to be directed and redirected into different villages to allow the folks in those villages to get better access and easier access to water, as we are also, sending pipes to our land to get it watered for the crops as well. So it's helping not just our project, but it's helping the government, it's helping the country, it's helping the citizens. We've employed around 10,000 people. So it's actually bringing a lot of work to the persons in Ghana. Really, really good project. I really love this one. Grow, okay? High yielding agricultural farmland project that you can benefit from through tokens on the blockchain. And we'll explain that part in detail a bit more as we go on. Natural gas goes without saying, guys. We use it to light our stoves and our ovens. It's used commercially. Natural gas will be around for quite a while. Where there's oil, there's generally natural gas, yes? So, of course, being able to tokenize that and earn royalties through the purchase of and the sale of natural gas across the world, that puts us in a very good position as well. Then, of course, there is aluminum. Aluminum is the byproduct of bauxite. Bauxite, as you know, bauxite is a very, very in-demand kind of mineral. Ghana actually is one of the top suppliers and manufacturers of bauxite towards aluminum. And they were doing about 1.5 million metric tons of bauxite production per year until we came. We came in, we did a scan of the land, and we were able to identify an additional 3.5 million metric tons that they're now able to produce per year using our satellite imagery technology. Without having to move the earth in the process or destroy the earth and relocate entire villages and all that kind of crazy stuff that happened before, we were able to do this. And now Ghana is doing about 5 million metric tons per year. Of course, we get a portion of the sale and production of that bauxite. Not only that, the government of Ghana has also given us the very first onshore mining license. They've never ever done that for any other company ever in the history of the country, but they did it with us because of what we've been able to do and how we've been able to help the economy over there. So that was a $68 million contract, signed, sealed, and delivered, already done, not a pie in the sky, a hope or a dream. That is official. The government of Ghana is working with us, or we are working with them and providing our services to them, which you also can get to benefit from if this is one of the projects that you have decided to partake in. Then we have our digital gold. So digital gold or digitally linked gold is tied to physical gold, which if you so desire, you can actually have the physical gold amount converted and sent to you based on the amount of grams of gold that you have. So our digital gold allows you to participate in the mining process of gold through the blockchain technology. Of course, everything is backed by the physical commodity. And you get tokens, just how there's Bitcoin tokens or Ethereum tokens. You get tokens. These tokens are backed by the actual physical commodities. Unlike most coins that are out there that are really backed by nothing, we actually have solid backing, and we are backing, we're doing it through not just commodities, but as you can see now, some assets as well. Our BEV token was one of our more recent additions, and the beverage token, or BEV as we call it, kind of taps into the beverage industry, multi-trillion-dollar industry. And what it does, it kind of brings together a lot of the smaller players in the market together under one umbrella and allows us to work together and give them more reach, more push, and more extension into places that they probably wouldn't have been able to get to before quite easily. Now they're able to do that as we're now kind of bring them all together under one unit. So imagine being able to go into a store, a Sam's Club, a Walmart, for example, take up a drink or a wine bottle or energy drink even, and you can see your company's QR code to the back of that container, and you can scan that, and it immediately pops up information about the BEV license or the BEV tokens and how that works. That is marketing on a whole different level that no one else is doing right now. So again, when I say that we are dealing with quality and services and products and projects, this is exactly what it means, guys. This is huge right here. This is a trillion-dollar industry. Now, average persons like yourself can literally stay home or wherever you want to be, on the beach even, and literally be able to generate revenue from this multi-trillion-dollar industry. Then we have the real estate industry through blocks. Blocks real estate allows you to be able to actually earn real estate profits and cash flow without you actually having to invest tens of thousands of dollars to get into real estate. Very, very exciting stuff. Company through its partnerships, Dubai and different locations, are tapping into multi-million-dollar real estate projects and then offering that opportunity to you, the community, that you can actually buy into the project and earn profits, royalties as those projects continue to run. So what we're saying is our tokens are backed by real things, by substance, and not by speculation. So there's two ways that you can tap into this, guys. You can either rent a node that will give you these tokens, and the rentals will give you a portion of tokens over a course of 60 days, or what we call 60 cycles. To rent a node is only $250, and you can generate a couple thousand tokens from that. Okay, or you can buy a node. Buying a node means that you're making a bigger investment into the project of itself, and our nodes go anywhere from 2,000 US and up. And of course, as the supply is reduced, right? That happens as well. We do burning of tokens, and of course, the supply is reduced, which means the demand always goes up, the value goes up, and in doing that, the price, of course, goes up as well. So you can choose to rent, or you can choose to buy. The benefit of buying a node over renting a node is that it runs for the lifetime of the project. So if black gold, for example, which is oil, crude oil, was running for another 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you get to benefit and earn daily tokens for that same period of time. Same thing with any of our licensed projects or our nodes that you purchase, okay? So this is a long-term back kind of opportunity here when it comes to our nodes. If you just want to test the waters for a bit, you can rent for the time being, generate some nodes, and even after the 60 days has come and they have expired, you still get to keep those nodes. You see, this particular part of the opportunity is focused on long-term wealth creation and token generation. It's about patience. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. As we see numerous programs and platforms online, they're offering you 2% a day, 3% a day, 5% a day. All of them are crashing and people are always losing money. But some people, they want that fast money. But I don't feel like it's worth it when you see other people losing money from them all the time. This is built for longevity. It's about patience. It's about store of value. It's about giving people a place to put their funds that makes sense, that it can grow over time and create wealth, not just a quick buck, okay? So you want to give yourself some time, 1 to 3 years even. If you buy a stock, you don't be like, how much can I make off this stock in 60 days? You were like, let me buy this stock and let's see what can happen in 5 to 10 years. When you purchase real estate, generally, you're like, let's see what can happen in 5 to 10 years. You don't be like, let's see what can happen in 60 days. So you've got to give yourself some time, all right? We say 1 to 3 years. You can hold it for 2 to 5 years, 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years. It's really up to you. That's your personal choice. But just understand that the reason you want to be part of this is because it's the best opportunity to put your money in a store of value that actually has substance when it comes to backing. Let me give you an example. My natural gas, I rented this node. This is run for 60 cycles, 60 days, and this generated anywhere from 14,000 to 18,000 tokens per day. Now, as you can see here, the amount of tokens that was had at the point in time when I took the screenshot, multiplied by the market value, gave me this dollar figure here. I'm not really interested in this. What I am interested in, though, is the amount of tokens that I got. 788,242 tokens. Now, I calculate all of my nodes that I have by $1 in value over a course of time. Whether that takes me a couple months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, doesn't matter to me because I'm looking for long-term growth and stability. Even if this moves to 10 to a cent, that's still almost $8,000. I only spent $250 on it. If this goes to 10 cents only, that's almost $80,000. If it goes to $1, that's almost $800,000. And if it goes to $10, I'm looking at close to $8 million. Now, do you think I mind that if this took 5 or even 10 years to reach $8 million, do you think I'm going to complain considering I spent $250 on it? This is the power of our nodes, guys. We are backed by tangible assets and commodities that have real world value and real world demand as well, okay? Even our black gold project, just to give you a proof of concept, this was launched the 1st of November 2021, started at a price of 0.00001. And over the next 10 months, the price of that went up to 0.012, which is 120,000% gain. Guys, we had about 300 people or so that became millionaires. Now, that doesn't mean that you will become a millionaire in 10 months. I'm not saying that. Past performances do not or are not indicative of future results. What I'm saying is we've done it before. We've actually created multiple millionaires in less than 1 year just off one of our projects. Why? Because when people see this and they hear oil, gas, aluminum, agriculture, real estate, it makes sense. You don't have to convince a person why that makes sense. It makes sense. And persons don't want to put their money on the banks because they know that there's no sense in doing that, right? There's no sense in doing that. Banks don't grow your money. Banks use your money to make money for themselves. Yes? So this is where we are different, okay? We bring that value. Now, you'll be very pleased to hear as well that we are going to be introducing a debit card, which will allow you to withdraw your crypto, convert your crypto to fiat, and you can then withdraw at the ATM. It's a master debit card, so it can be used anywhere that MasterCard is accepted, guys. Okay, you get the node, you attach your license, your rental, and you start to benefit. So, 3 simple steps in terms of how you want to get started. 1, you purchase a mining license or you rent a node. And once you've done that, it becomes activated. It starts to mine for you. And as it starts to mine, you generate these daily tokens through your blockchain portfolio. And step number 3, when you're ready, you can then withdraw and redeem these rewards. You can convert them to other tokens if you wish. You can leave them to accrue in value, or you can cash out completely for fiat cash and spend it as you so desire. But what it does, it gives you an opportunity to turn your smartphone into an ATM and earn daily royalties from the major world industries, assets, and commodities, guys. Everything, the biggest industries out there that are creating multiple millions of dollars and billions of dollars, this company now is giving you giving you access basically to be able to earn from all of these major industries, all from the comfort of your cell phone. Okay, so guys, that being the case, if this makes sense to you, if you see the value in this, do get back to whoever would have shared this video with you and get started. Purchase a node, purchase a couple nodes, buy a license, do whatever you wish to do, but definitely do not let this opportunity pass you by. It is not a get rich quick scheme. It is built for longevity. It is built for wealth creation. So don't come into it expecting to get rich quick. Come into it with the understanding that this is built to last and to change your life over a period of time. Okay, guys? So with that being said, I'll see you on the flip side. This is Coach Vera signing off. Have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.